Hello, everyone. Joe of the West here. I'm with Zeal of Sparta, and we're going to play the game Would You Rather. For the one of you who probably doesn't know what this game is, it's like the classic game. The example on screen is Would you rather constantly stumble while walking or constantly stutter when speaking? So, without a further explanation, let's begin. So, would you rather give a speech to the whole nation or have to sleep with tarantulas in your bed? I don't even know if we have to discuss this one. I'm going with give a speech to the whole nation.
Yeah, that
I'm
would
not
be me too.
I'm not afraid of tarantulas, but oh come on, let's just give a speech. Oh, that's counting slowly. There we go.
It is counting slowly.
All right. Well, 91% agrees with us. Next question. I think we're going to skip this one because that's not a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't, but people get touchy about it.
If it matters, you're racist. I mean, that's what it boils down to. But anyway, so next one. Would you rather be able to fly or be able to breathe underwater?
Ooh.
Hmm.
I like both of those.
Well, I would rather fly. And the reason I'd rather fly is I could travel where I want to go quicker. Breathing underwater, I mean, it'd be nice, but there's not much else you could do underwater. I mean, I guess you could live underwater, but
It would allow you to basically fly underwater.
well, yeah, swimming is basically flying. If we want to get technical,
it's just thicker.
Yeah,
but yeah, flying would be more practical in our current state of knowledge.
World. Unless we're wanting to do a SpongeBob, and that's totally not going to ever work.
Well, there's such an undiscovered world down there under the sea.
Right, but if you just because you can breathe underwater doesn't mean you can go discover it.
Because true. The pressure would probably kill you before you can get down there.
Exactly.
Semantics.
Next question. Would you rather have to kill the animal for any meat you eat or never eat meat again?
Kill.
Yeah, because... And 64% agrees.
Even the vegan girl at work would probably agree with me. Knowing me.
Well...
I have to have meat to supply the appropriate proteins.
Ooh. So if you were on a safari, would you rather have your foot stepped on by an elephant or have your foot bitten off by a lion?
Step down.
Ugh.
It would suck, but at least I would still have my foot.
Well, here's the thing. It would basically be flat. You would be subject to crushed limb syndrome. But then if your foot's bitten off by a lion, it's gonna, you're gonna bleed out. I'm assuming you can't get medical care in either situation.
And I assumed you could.
Yeah.
Well, my reasoning behind the being stepped on part is, although it would suck, you could get surgery, albeit a bunch of surgery procedures.
Well, you're going to lose the foot. In either scenario, you're losing the foot. Because if it's crushed, there's nothing to save. And have you ever seen these there's a torture you can do with elephants. They used to use it as a form of execution, where they would train elephants to slowly, over the course of several hours, just sit on you. So they would start from the bottom up. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw the foot stepped on by an elephant.
Never heard of that, but it sounds quite possible.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I saw, there's no video because no one does it anymore. Well, there's a few African countries, I think, that still do it. Ooh. Anyway, so let's
they have other issues to worry about.
Right. So, kind of an even split. More people want to get stepped on by an elephant.
Yeah. Small majority.
Would you rather swallow 3 jawbreakers or swallow a foot-long candy cane? Now, here's a question. The jawbreakers I grew up with were these little marble-looking things, but the classic jawbreakers are, you can't put them all in your mouth. That's why they call them jawbreakers.
They're the size of a baseball, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. They may be exactly the size of a baseball. So, I don't know how you would swallow it. Because, one, I don't think if you can get anything that's too big to fit in your mouth, I don't think can go down your throat.
Yeah, my thinking is it would basically have to be shoved down your throat and also break any bones in your head and throat, period. And you would stretch out all of your muscles.
Okay. So are we going with swallow a foot-long candy cane?
Yes, and here's why. The candy cane doesn't necessarily have to be as large as a jawbreaker.
Right, I'm assuming
many of them are pencil thin.
Yeah, that's what I pictured. Or
people can swallow swords because of that same reason.
Exactly.
I'll try.
So, well,
that's my answer.
34% agree, so nobody agrees with
66% of people probably think of the small jawbreakers.
Or they're logicking that you could let it dissolve first, because that's how you would eat it normally, is you would suck on it until it dissolved.
But they both dissolve, and I can apply that logic to the candy cane as well. They tend to melt faster.
Okay, that's true. All right, so next question. Would you rather have Gandalf as your granddad or have Dumbledore as your granddad?
Gandalf?
I would say Dumbledore. Here's the reason. I like Gandalf a lot better, but he's got issues. And I don't know, this doesn't really come out in the movies, but he was actually a heavy drug user.
Was he?
Yeah, that pipe he's always smoking, it's not tobacco. He's basically walking around stoned all the time. But it doesn't come off in the movies at all that way. But actually, in the last one, I think it did, or whichever one it was that had the other wizard that's basically like him, but had poop running down his face because he had animals in his hair.
Oh, I know. His name just slipped my mind.
Yeah, but that's actually
Sauron.
Maybe that's it. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but that's
Sauron
not
the Grey.
But that one wasn't. He wasn't as they. He was not in the books as they portrayed him in the movies. In the books, he had animals and he communed with the animals, but he didn't have animals living in his hair, pooping all down his head.
Oh wait, so that wasn't Sauron then. Yeah, I see an audiobook in my future. I'll say that.
Oh. So we haven't come up with any rules because we disagree. So I don't know which one to click. I guess I'm gonna, since it's my computer, I'll click the one I said.
Go with Dumbledore.
Yeah, because he seemed more stable.
Yep.
And it's an even split, so.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Eat your favorite food for the rest of your life, or eat whatever you want, but never gain weight? What?
Ah, I see.
So it's eat only your favorite food, or eat whatever you want, but never gain weight?
Well, I could eat what I want. My favorite food could be what I want because it's my favorite.
Well, even if the question was eat whatever you want, except your favorite food, but never gain weight, I still think this is a better one.
I'm going with that.
Except for the small portion of the population who's underweight. Yeah, we're overthinking this because if you could never gain weight, you could lose weight. And so, like your daily fluctuations, if you fluctuate a pound every day. Anyway, I'm going to say this. I think we're overthinking it.
Yeah, you're overthinking it.
Yep.
I think it implies that you are a healthy weight to begin with.
Okay. Well, let's do one more. If you had to, would you rather eat the? Would you rather? Oh my God, That is as badly written as I thought. If you had to, would you rather eat the? Would you rather? Fix your forms. Would you rather eat the Twitter bird or the WWF Panda?
Question: what's the WWF Panda?
I don't know. I don't watch Worldwide Federation. I'm guessing one's a bird, one's a panda. I mean,
no votes. I still not that familiar with the Worldwide Federation's Panda.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's leave this one for the comments below. Which would you rather eat, the Twitter bird or the WWF Panda? Leave your answer in the comments below. And I think this is it for this episode. I was Joe of the West.
And I'm Zeal of the Sparta.
And we will see you next time.